Mm. Yo, what is up? And what is up? Oh, it's another time we hang out. And man, I am so excited to just come through today with another playtime with Krox video. Remember what I told you that we're just going to be using this session just to hang out, to play, to explore, to browse the internet for cool creative things. I have a bunch of ideas that I wanna like a few rabbit holes that I wanna get, into. I was thinking this when I was just getting started. So for playtime with Crocs, man, I have two ideas that are just bugging on my mind, me on my mind, right? So one is that you want to get an absolute. If you want to get absolute best value in your work, you can have another industry that you think would create the best type of assets for, and create that, and then translate that into your mind. But bro, what am I writing here? I'm not even making sense. What I'm trying to say is today I was just browsing in like Instagram and stuff. And then I saw this brand had really bad branding. It was all over the place, it was not cohesive, and it was in financial services. And I was thinking, yo, there's so many opportunities that these people are wasting their communications and their graphics and what they could be posting on the socials. And then I had an idea that, yo, maybe if you had a fake brand, because I have a thesis that there are so many ideas that you could implement you could implement for any brand. I just think there's so many ideas. There are so many types of communication, design. But if you put yourself in a place of playing, maybe you would. Second idea, I'm really curious about Windows 10. How does the UI look? Would it be amazing to go ahead and check out how Windows 10 really feels like, and then go ahead and upgrade to Windows 11? So I wanna upgrade to Windows 11 on my PC, but I figured it's been bugging my mind, and that's the reason. One of the reasons why I haven't just already upgraded. Um, I was really curious, like, bro, do I know like the UI, the details in the UI that are in Windows 10, so that when I go into Windows 11, I could appreciate it even more, because I heard it's just this like a refreshing thing. It's beautiful, and so what I've done, went on the interwebs, bro, and I was looking for Windows 10 UI. I'm just looking for a bunch of Windows 10 UI, and I want to start it there. I want to start from there to look at Windows 10 UI. This is where I'm starting from, by the way, and this is from just somewhere on the internet. So Windows 10 has really changed. If you looked at Windows 10 from um, like 7 years ago, I think it when it launched or something, or 6 or 5 years ago, whatever. It has been making upgrades. Once it had Cortana. I know this because I was using one of the apps that I was using a lot is the calendar app, the alarm app and the clock app. And one day I just opened and it had changed. The design was different. So I figured, why don't you play today? One of the ways that I want to start playing, I want to have a sandbox on GitHub. Not on GitHub, on Figma. What am I saying? On GitHub. So let that open. We're gonna jump back to. So this is what I found. Also, I found something else. Somebody had screenshotted the entire thing. Let me go back to my home and let me open a new design file. Hopefully, it's going to work faster. And so this design file is just going to be something like I'm going to call it Windows 10 UI Win 10 UI sandbox, I guess. Because I just want to play. I want to save here a bunch of references, ideas. This is the place where I'm gonna play from, and then I'm gonna grab all these images and just download them and see. Yeah, so I'm going to download this one. I'm also going to download this one. I searched this one online from an app called Just in Mind. I didn't even know there was another UI prototyping app called Just in Mind. It's so interesting how that's what I'm saying. Like, to hang out on the internet, it's a whole thing on its own. You discover things you didn't even No, I want to know. Oh, there's something else I wanted to check out, but I forgot. Ah, man. So let me just go and search it. Francesco. What's Francesco's real name? DLS. Keep productive. Keep productive. Keep productive. Yeah. I saw something so really cool app that I also want to try, and I might try it live. There's a catalog. I wanted to try catalog. All right. So catalog, catalog, catalog.com. They have a. I saw him walk through this app. I thought it's amazing. As a Notion Power user, man, I've been loving this. I like the homepage already. No more. Where should I start my day? Try the work hard for modern teams. Hey, where's that file again? No more. Why we're doing this? So I love checking out the home pages for websites. It's like a thing. Um, let's go here and just jump into my Pinterest. I'm gonna be saving that just in a short while. Notion, baby, love it. Cool. I like this illustration style. Yeah, they've tried to humanize the user from a time when everyone is trying to run away from humanizing a user and using funky looking illustrations. Right? Cool. I like this. Official partners: Microsoft, GitHub, Google Workspace, GitLab, Asana, Box, Shortcut. What's Shortcut? What's Shortcut though? Do I know what Shortcut is? Bless me. Shortcut. So if you know, this is what I do. I be hanging out on. So this is not this. Mm, nothing. Maybe no, nothing. What's that? What's Shortcut? I wanna know. Is it the iOS app though? Could it be the iOS app? What is it? Anyway, let's grab this and save it. So I love using Go Full Page, Microsoft. I mean Chrome. Download PNG, catalog. Then we're just going to jump into a Pinterest board and we're going to add it. Catalog. I'm making a mental note to myself to come back and you know look at it, and then I'm going to upload it here, and then I'm going just to add it here. It's the homepage. Then I'm going to embed it using upload. Yeah, and then it's going to upload this, and this file will forever be here. One of the things I talked about in another video, I would love to come back later on and just like review a lot of these designs. So it's already uploaded, and after it's uploaded, I'll come back and position like this. Then I'm going to save a position, and now if you looked at my gallery, say load the rest, mostly I have a bunch of home pages I've been saving this year that I've been thinking I'm gonna get back and look at, but I don't. But maybe using this playtime with Krox, I probably might do something with it. All right, let's come back to this. As I don't know what Shortcut is. Hey, look at this Windows 11 dribble page. Fam, this is pretty. So this is how I think this is how Windows 11 looks like a lot. I've seen some. This is a very Mac type feel. Yeah, but Windows 11 has a lot of these rounded edges, and I think that's what they've done. I wonder if I went introducing Windows 10, if I went to the Microsoft page for years ago, I could find introducing Windows 10 7 years ago. This is from IGN, but I would love from Microsoft. Does it still exist? Introducing Windows 10. Windows 10. Come on. Yo, it's the really I can't see it. What? This is crazy. I wish I could filter and say like, okay, fine. So this is Windows 10 from introducing Windows 10 5 years ago. I wonder if they had a YouTube channel. This is the Windows 11. We're going to watch that. This is what we're doing. Ah, let's watch HD, bro. Okay, fine. Nice piece of some crappy quality, man. No, I don't like it. It's Windows 10, Microsoft. Maybe that's a keyword that can filter it. Introducing Windows 10 October update. So this is another video from 11 months ago. I wonder if I went down this rabbit hole if I could really find the first Windows 10 video. Okay, Windows 10 first impression, that's 6 years ago. We might look at that too. Windows 10. Another thing that we could just do is we could also just look at what I got here going on for me, and look at what I got and see that too. So we can't get into this. I have my sandbox, and we watch the first video. This one, Windows 10, the October 2020 update. It came with a bunch of upgrades. I wonder if I wrote down something like Windows 10 all UI all updates. I wonder if but it's just so hard to get a guide to the updates. But it doesn't. I don't think it will give me what I want. I really just want UI type stuff. I want to look at the images. Windows 10 UI. There's something here. There's something here. There's something here. There's something. Let me start saving this bunch of stuff on my Figma. So let's grab this. Let's create actually a folder. Let's go back here and on my downloads, create a folder, then call it Win 10. And let's just hang out, okay? Let's just hang out. This is the point of playtime. We just hang out. So I'm gonna save this one, save images, Win 10. Let's call this A or 1. Okay, so this is 1. Somewhere from the internet. I will remember the sources, of course, now that I got this. Save images 2. Close that. Save images 3. And then I'm gonna come here and grab these ones. Here, let me just grab it right now because I know it's so easy to note for it's WebP. It's fine though. um, save images, 5, save images, 6. Maybe if we keep saving, we're going to see save images 7. We're going to see some save images 7, 8. There's always patterns when you just chill. And save images 9, save images 10, and I think this is the full from this page. Save images 11. This page has like the real thing buttons. Save images 12. Somebody took the effort to really try and figure out the Windows 10. 13. Get started. Download our prototyping tool. Download from our UI kits page. And let's say, should I search? Cool. Windows Fabric, get Microsoft Office buttons, icon things. Microsoft Fabric UI kit. Let's open this in a new page. US government design system. They have a design system. Hey Kenya. Yeah, view UI kit. Should I view or just download the zip? I wonder if I download the zip, will it have a bunch of files from... Okay. Yeah, save it in here. Alright, that's cool. Well, Microsoft Office Fabric UI kit for code-free design. So, design Office UI Fabric prototypes for Microsoft Office, and just mind, it's super easy and totally code-free. And I wonder, bro, by the way, I haven't even checked on Figma. Like, I'm going all these places, and probably maybe even the Figma community page. Windows 10. Let's try that. Let's try and understand if it's gonna load. That is, sometimes I like showing off how slow my internet is, or my computer. One of those. Did I hit enter? What? Okay, let's try again. Windows 10. Alright. So, what do we have here? Let's see. So this is Windows 10 Sun Valley concept based on Mac. Shell Windows 10, Shell template Windows 10 and Windows 10X. This has like 2.4K downloads. Let's check it out. It's Sunday evening, so I'm hanging out. So I want to create in this new page. I want to call this page Inspo Baby. Don't know how to type. And inside Inspo, we're just going to grab a bunch of our influences and just try and drop them in here, just as images, and we'll arrange them later on. Yeah. All right. So this is what am I looking at? Shell template, taskbar. Whoa! It exists. It exists. Whatever I'm thinking about exists, man. It's so cool to see people do this type of stuff. So now I'm curious, right? I'm curious, what about Windows 11? Let's see. I know somebody has done it. Designers out here don't sleep, bruh. Let's see what we got. Ah, somebody. So, obviously, this one. All right. Did we, come on, man, just help me out. I'm trying to. Cool. So, this is one. All right. So, this is two. And I'm gonna call it, so these are just a bunch of references that I'm building, and I'm gonna jump in and out of them just to even cut and just hang out and see what we got here. Okay, this is why I love Figma so much. It's a tool that you could really like play in, and man, I love playing. I think playing, yeah, that's why it's called Playtime with Krox, bro. When we play, we learn a little bit more, uh, or we just get to know a bunch of random information that we wouldn't have had anyways. So let's see if WebP images can be dropped, because I know yeah, they could. All right, so this is a Windows 10 concept from the blog. Let's get them in here. Cool. Let's get him in here so we can start to um really been curious, and I've had Windows 10, but and I'll tell you another influences of mine on YouTube. I've actually thought a lot about this thing. A lot, it's been on my mind. I just don't know how to. That's the thing, the thing about this type of interests is it's so tough for me to see where it fits in my daily life, right? So since I don't know where it fits, I think it's just prudent to keep playing, and see where everything can go. So this is why playtime is important, because I don't know. Maybe you guys know what you like. You guys know what you're influenced by, why you are influenced by those things. I don't know. I have no idea why I get some of these influences, but I think it's important just keep playing and keep exploring. Another reason why I'm doing this, man, I know the power of I know the power of all right. Hey, hey, look, a bunch of Windows 10 things, and I haven't even gotten to my own screenshots. So this is somebody had. So this is uh, light mode, and then dark mode. This is the taskbar, and then this is the jump list. There's so much micro things that I think they've redesigned. And we were supposed to watch that video on YouTube. Right, so that was the taskbar. He has a taskbar. Then he has a start menu. Cool, bruh. What's who's this designer? Can I like it? Can I like it even more? Uh, let's go to his page. Ah, no, it wasn't him. But who? Cool. Yeah, this man is worth a follow. He is worth a follow. Cool. Some really sick designers out there on India, bro. Some really, really sick designers. All right, so he's done. All right. Cool. Whoa, this is the Windows 11 app launcher. This is the middle one. This is the original Windows 10 one, or Windows 10X one. It looks like this. Amazing. Dark mode. Amazing. Then this is the action center. Let's. Wow. Whoa. So cool. What's the action center? Yeah, this place right here. This is the action center. So many little areas to just design, man. It's interesting. Before, before, in my life, before I got into this whole UI world, I don't know. I don't know why I never thought that even designing Windows 10 is a very intentional thing, and that whoever built these things were very intentional about. This is so cool. I like this. I like this a lot. This is a lot of work. How about so this is the Windows 10X. This is Windows 10X, or even the Windows 11, Windows 10X, and then let's go now to our Windows 11 one. You see how Windows 11, same author, is it? I don't know. Okay, Windows. All right. Beautiful. Can't wait to make my upgrade, by the way. I don't want, especially I don't want to upgrade and feel like there's so much I left untouched, so much design. Microsoft Teams, he's looked at Teams. So this is like a big thing that they're bringing with Windows 11. A bunch of new icons. He designed these ones. Cool. What a sick designer. And then about me. Hey, made by Viraj here. On 24 June, Microsoft revealed the new Windows 11. The new design comes with rounded edges, glass morphism, and a new center start menu. I plan on updating this kit, so follow me for more updates. Yeah, sure, man. Sure, why not? Alright, back to my sandbox. Back on. Let's watch that video. I wonder if this video will get my video flagged. Look, so beautiful. This is the Windows 10X actually. I've been paying attention, just not that much until lately. Yeah, nice theme aware start tiles. How for example, I'll show you. Windows 10. Alright, cool. Introducing Windows 11. It had a beautiful music. I remember watching it and really liking it. Let's watch it. This can give us yeah. Glassmorphism is coming to Windows. It's coming back. There's some glassmorphism in XP. Beautiful. To explore this, and I did it. I've already kind of explored in this level, and someone else to see. But it didn't. I love it. just a bunch of Woo! Look at that. Hey. Hey, what's up? Windows 11. This people really enjoyed watching this. I remember even I really enjoyed watching this. It was so sweet to watch this. But I wonder. I even lost my track of thought. I've been so inspired by looking at that. My thinking is that there wasn't any real reason, I think, for calling it 11 apart from just marketing. Because this could have been like so there was the Windows 10 October update. This could have just been like the Windows 11 2021 update. Windows 10, and then it could have had all these changes and nobody would even significantly notice. Right. Okay, so what should I do? Where should I go with this? I've already been just way so inspired. I know should probably look at my taskbar. This is how my taskbar looks like, by the way. I use it for mostly. I never knew I could. So this is one of the things that I came to really enjoy with like start tiles. That you could switch up start tiles. I never knew about that. And then I just thought someone was saying, "Yeah, why are they taking away start tiles? This is a very important part of my process, my working process." But actually, I never really used it up a lot. Let me minimize so that I can look at. Let's go to this PC. Ah, come on! Why are you showing me my emails? Dismiss. I'm live. Don't do that. No. I don't want that. So this is how it looks like. I already love how this looks like. One of the things I did, I'd never had this dark theme for a long time, and then in the Windows 10 October update, they brought in the dark theme. And I remember my brother looking at his laptop. I was like, "Whoa, why does it look so pretty?" Then he told me, "Oh, there's a dark theme now." Themes. So yeah, so I guess there's the flowers, there's the light, and then I guess there's the dark. And then you can get more themes. Automatic background. I have sounds. You can even change the sounds. I remember playing a lot with with these things on like Windows XP and Windows 7. You know, when you're growing up, you never had the internet. Like always have the internet. We had the internet, but we also just had the computer, right? So when you go to the computer lab, what you just do, or you go to the home computer, we just click a bunch of things and click all these things to see what is inside here. This is the background. I've been having this a bunch of backgrounds from Microsoft Bing. Love it. Here are a bunch of colors. I've chosen dark mode. There's light mode. Let's try light and see how it would look like. Yeesh. Almost doesn't feel like me. Everything changes. Everything goes back to how it used to. This is how I think Windows. Ah, mosquitoes. but in an interesting way. Mosquitoes, bro. It also just still looks really nice, you know. Like I ran away from the light theme such a long time ago that I forgot it looks this beautifully. Now, because of this, I am convinced, really convinced, by the way, that there's no new thing in Windows. So choose your default theme, choose your default app mode, transparency effect on, pick recent colors, and I think you could pick a bunch of colors. Hey, let's go back to dark mode. Once you go dark, you never go back. I'm running out of coffee. Beautiful, beautiful lock screens. This is my current lock screen. Um, I'm using Windows Spotlight. Again, I enjoy just show me something cool. They have some really cool algorithms to show you something cool, and I love this. I love this so much. I love the idea that it changes my lock screen. I love this idea so much that I downloaded Bing so I could be showing me new wallpapers every day. Like if this is what you're showing me on my lock screen, yeah, show me that on my desktop too. A bunch of fonts. So these are available fonts. I think these are available fonts on my system. Let's see if I'll find help. Yes, so these are available fonts in my system because I remember this is the last font that I actually just downloaded. And so I don't see any. Over the years, I've downloaded and installed a bunch of fonts in here, just because of just graphic design and that type of stuff. I've also not used all of them. Another reason why playtime is important so that I can come back and play with some of these phones that I've downloaded and saved over the years. Maybe let's go for Helvetica. Hey, look, Helvetica Noya. Hey, Helvetica Noya. I'll tell you, look how clean it looks like. Um, there's a season I was really into Helvetica. Let's look at how Futura looks like. F F F F F U. Futura. Yeah. Also, there's a season where this was like I used this font for like 2 years. Typeface. Now I'm using Roboto instead of Helvetica. In Lato, also it's in the same. Let's go to R. I wonder if you can make it a system font though. R. Rockwell. I don't have a Roboto installed. Are you kidding me, bro? Interesting. So I have Lato, Montserrat. Let's look at Montserrat. Yeah, I have Montserrat. Let's look at Lato then and see if we can make it a system font. I don't know. JKL. Lato, baby. See how I 3 typefaces. Okay. So, is there anything type here to preview fonts? Can I make this my official Win 10 typeface? I don't think so. I'd love to know that though. Then where does this take me? Cool. Windows update. Attention needed. I need to update my Windows system. This is how it looks like. Man, I should be taking a bunch of screenshots. So let's just do that. How do you do it? Print screen. Let's look at this. Alright. Let's go back. I love how simple they've made this design. You can pretty much find anything you need to find. See how I think it's a very consistent design language. A bunch of things here and a bunch of things here. I think I'm going to do there, a bunch of things here and a bunch of things here. I wonder what if you have like an ultra wide monitor, like one of those big, huge monitors. Will you have this or like the farthest end and this one on the farthest end? Is that how it's going to look like? Will there just be a huge blank black? I wonder how that scales. Time and language, speech, ease of access. So many things, man. I would love to get into. I don't know. I feel like I've already found out, especially personalization. No, okay, fine, cool. So I know where I am at. How about the start? Show more tiles on start. What does this mean? Use start full screen. Oh yeah, by the way, I think you can adjust your start menu to like be like this, right? Even like that, and that's a very touch. Ah, nice. Mine is usually like here. Yeah, so my start. I've never known I did this, but I could also have like a full one here where everything would be running on also like on here on the start. And it just makes this experience also very fancy to interact with, but I don't like that. So also, oh, this one also looks really cool. Nah, let me just open it wide and bring it. I think you can also bring it down to like here and then make it also wide. You can just keep, and it remembers your settings. Nice. Hey, look at that. It's hey, look at that, bro. Look at that. Not bad. All right, where was we? Let's go back to Figma, baby. It's at this point that I'm getting um I wonder. Nice. This is so Windows 11. Although I think maybe it depends on the system. I can't get this type of font on my system, but on my brother's PC, he has a bunch of really cool uh, Microsoft fonts. In fact, one day I legit searched, and I was so curious. Can I get like Mac type fonts on Windows? Introducing Windows 10. I wonder how Windows 7 used to look like. Can I really remember? Turns off. Boom. Boom. Oh, this is the proper design. Start styles. Nada. Cortana. This is when we first introduced Cortana. And when Untouched was a thing.
Windows Insider program.
I think we've come such a long way with computing. Now I always get just so fascinated about these things. One of my influences, by the way, is so I love working in Notion. All right. So this is my new place where I'm working with lately. And Notion has such an interesting way of interacting with your computer. And when you jump on your computer, it changes, and I think it changes how you used to look like at how you interact with things, your documents, your images, your downloads. It helps you to create a bunch of files inside other files, and you can create this intricate web for yourself. Then I learned that there's another app called Obsidian that does this and just allows you to like create the web, that like a crazy personal web of things, and then you could now link them together, and you could see how you've linked them. It could show you how they're linked. I started thinking a lot, especially how like an operating system would be designed to really fit your workflow, right? And I got especially into open source, and I started really enjoying open source. So I was looking yesterday at Zorin OS UI. So Zorin is a Linux distro. I wonder if there's anyone who has just like a bunch of cool images for me to look at. So just go to the main page. Zorin is a it's a Linux Ubuntu. It's based on Ubuntu, but it's a Linux operating system, GNU Linux, and revive your old PC. Mm. All right. Why do I care? Why do I care about these things? I was curious. So if you looked at my desktop, let me start here. I have been a fan of the desktop for a long time. I think for years and years and years I was on Rainmeter, and I think Rainmeter still exists. Let's find out. Rainmeter. I was a fan, a huge fan of Rainmeter.net, and I used to customize my desktops a lot. A lot. I don't know if there's inspiration, discover. Let's look at a bunch of community showcase. Yeah, example now. Let's just go back to like the community showcase. So I used to be heavy into like this type of Windows customization, and I would look at the way people were doing their Windows customs, and I did this a lot, and that's why like from about 10 years ago actually, like yeah, 10 years ago I was a part of this Rainmeter community on DeviantArt. And because I came from that community, I have never had anything else on my desktop. Like I would just have a bunch of docs, and the rest of the time it used to be how I interact with the desktop and stuff. I would never ever have. I'm not one of those people who have 300 files on their desktops. I think that's being unorganized. That's not liking your PC enough to organize your digital life. And so look at this. This is a Rainmeter theme that when you open your PC, the first thing you can see is the clock, the time, important type of things, music, mail, and you could jump around. Let's look at another. I think, like at the heart of every individual who customizes their desktop experience, is an imagination of what if. What if we could have Windows do X? What if our experience didn't have to be the same thing that comes out of the box? What if? And because of what if, a lot of designers try to design these things, these experiences for them to interact with the computers in a way that they love most. And so you can build a desktop environment that you really enjoy. And I like imagine what if this was how Windows lets you do it instead of having Rainmeter. So the next thing, if you come from like the rain meter community and the desktop customization, desktop mods community, the next thing is just imagining, if you're a massive gamer, if you're a designer like me, or if you just like creative things, the next thing is wondering, is this an app that people have built that kind of does this? They don't have to install Rainmeter, like out of the box is what it does. And so the next thing after that would be Linux. So you'd say, okay, fine, maybe there's a Linux distro that have really considered some of these ways to interact with your computer. And even that's where I was, man. Even me, that's where I was when I come and I start imagining, okay, fine, what are some ways that I can interact with this computer? What are some of the ways that you can design your way around these experiences? And that's why we are here. Look at this is a Windows 10. This is legit Windows 10. Look at how it looks like Linux. Is this Windows 10 though? Okay, so this guy has Atom, he has Brave. So this man is definitely a designer. He has Discord, he has GitShell, a bunch of open source stuff. This dude is definitely a designer, a programmer. Then he can have a bunch of things that he wants to see, music that is playing. He can skip back and forth. He has his Discord here. Weather. Weather is important for you to have an idea of the weather. And then time. Just yeah, like weather unprovoked. I don't want to see, man. I don't want to see. What's that? So as you can see, where we're coming from, how we are jumping around and around and around and around, and now we're trying to really look at Windows 10 before. Okay, cool. All right. Actually, this guy doesn't have much. I think it just has the same thing done in multiple colors. I always like how this place, the notification center, has been designed to feel like a phone. So it's really cool. Turn. How is this turned on? Oh, I turned it off on Friday, then turned it back on. Cancel, cancel. A bunch of emails. Bruh, just no, to show. It's interesting because now I don't see personally, like I don't see any difference. Um, this is the rounded edges from Windows 11. Is this it? Is this the redesign? Windows 10? Oh, but these are also rounded. These edges are a little bit rounded. Yeah, yeah, a little bit rounded. Yeah, it has a bunch of texture, just a little bit of noise. Why does the original one have a bit of texture? Yeah, it has a bit of texture if you really look, man. Interesting. I have never noticed this texture. Okay, it's not just gray. And then the thing here, it has a little bit of glass gradient, and then when you hover it, nice. Hey, how many people have never noticed that? I think so many people have never noticed how this beautiful. It's like when you hover the over the cursor, it not only lights this place. I think they're calling this fluent design. Is that it? What is fluent design? Windows. I should have searched that on YouTube. All right. All right. So no need to start from scratch. Fluent is an open source cross-platform design system that gives designers and developers the frameworks they need to create engaging product experiences, accessibility, internationalization. What does that mean? And performance included. Go ahead, pick up a platform and get started. Yeah, let's pick Windows. Why not? Huh? No, let's scroll fast. It's a bunch of posts. Uh-huh. Natural on every side. Maybe this isn't fluent. Intuitive and powerful. Engaging and immersive. The physical world is our vocabulary. Fluent speaks in light and shadow, in spatial dimensions, in the weave and fold of fundamental materials. It communicates in a way that feels effortless. The Fluent design system improves with your input. We learn and improve the system based on your feedback. All right. So let's pick Windows because that's where we are right now. All right. Cool. Looks pretty already. Get started with Windows. Design it. Download the Figma toolkit. Yeah, why not? Download the Segway UI. What is Segway? Segway UI. Maybe this will be what I keep doing. I just Segway UI font family. Oh, so it's a font. It's a typeface. Interesting. But why do they say who is the creator of this? Windows. These dudes are on Figma? Yeah, duplicate. Ah, yeah, login. Do I want to do that? Let me search. I don't want to log in on my device. Windows, I guess. Microsoft. Right? Yeah, here you are. Cool. Let's see what you got. First of all, let's follow. Man, when you start hanging out on these platforms, especially Figma, Figma personally has really blown my mind. I used to be into like the Adobe ecosystem, but I think it's a community thing. I understand Windows UI. Fluent icons. They have a Visual Studio toolkit. Do people really take time to play with these things? Excuse me. According to Figma, when you publish a file, Figma will add snapshot to file the community. I don't believe there's a need to publish file from your drafts. Maybe able to update components. Hype, maybe downloading source to go font icons file. If not, click this description. Hey, how do you know as PDF font duplicate? It just opens. Anything here? Why is it slow? Don't slow down on me, man. Hey, Alex Bain. He looks like one of those Microsoft designers. That used to be one of my dream jobs, by the way. One of my dream jobs, by the way, like if I had a bunch of money, it's just to do design. Yeah, like creative stuff too. Oh, and so my computer just hung. Maybe I should get more coffee while it loads. and I could go on for a little bit longer. Let's get more coffee. All right, I'm back. So I got more coffee. This just took me 2 minutes. I had a bathroom break, and with me, Segway. How do they pronounce it? All right, so maybe the reason why I can't really enjoy this thing is because I don't have Segway. So let's get it. Let's get it. Segway UI. Alright. Alright. Should I install all of them? Wait. Where? How can I get it? How can I get it? Font library. File name. Licensing. Style and weights. Okay. Okay, so what? Microsoft Ignite. Join us for latest product demos, Q&A with Microsoft experts. Where is it? Should I get it from Google? On Google Fonts? It's not for sale. Right, so let's look at fonts. Maybe I have it. SMNOPQRS. Oh, I have. I do have it. Why am I looking for it, man? Right, so there's no reason to get it. See, if I wasn't in this page a moment ago, I would have been looking for it. So, let me close that page. I'm curious about Microsoft typography. Bruh. I don't want to read all that. Let's go back and play. Alright, so they have a bunch of readme here. Okay, let's go to the table of contents. Alright, let's see what you get. Okay, layering and material, elevation, typography, color, buttons, hyperlink, lists and collections, dialogues and files, text fields, scrolling, status info, menu and toolbars, navigate, right, so much work, date and time, media, shell, primitives. Also, I think this is shell title bar. When your app is running in a desktop window, you can customize the title bars to match the personality of your app. I think this is what shell means in this then. There's a language, actually, to what these things are. Like, who knew, bro? Not you. Alright, here. Okay, cool, that was nice. So, guidance and charts. I bet. Ooh, nice. Let's look at this. Let's look what they have. I think a lot of what you're just gonna get on Figma is a bunch of education, a bunch of documentation, but maybe not. I think if you took time to read this, you probably know a lot of things in the end. Right? If you read it, type. Wow. looks like so much work went into so much design, thinking, planning. Wow. Wow, you have like respect to all these designers, man. Your respect, bro. And it just keeps going. Interesting. Let's see what's in here. Controls. Let's jump in here. My PC just hung now. It was Figma. What? Alright, so we're starting with buttons. And then where are we going? Toggle button, hyperlink. Drop down. Split button. Toggle button. Combo box. Toggle switch. Checkboxes. Radio buttons. Slider baby. Color picker. Rating. List view. Tree view. Flip view. Expander. Did you know all these things, Mr. John? No, I did not. Grid view. Oh, amazing. Dialogue. A flyout. A teaching tip. What's this? Teaching tip is a semi-persistent and content-rich flyout that provides contextual information. It's often used for informing, reminding, and teaching users about important new features that may enhance their experience. A teaching tip may be light dismiss or require explicit action to close. A teaching tip can target a specific UI element with its tail and also be used without a tail or target. Or like this, when you introduce a new feature. Whoa. So much, yeah. One of the values that I've gotten from Figma and people sharing their processes and people sharing their entire project is just appreciating the amount of effort that designers put into these things. If people don't joke, bro. And people come correct. Password box, rich edit box, auto suggest box, number box, scroll bar, scroll viewer, peeps pager, info bar, progress, tooltip, badge, context menu flyout, file menu bar, the top file, the command bar, the command flyout, the ink toolbar, slide nav, that's the navigation view, top nav navigation view, tab nav, a breadcrumb if you want to drop some bread, date picker, time picker, calendar date picker and calendar view, person picture, media player, title bar, list items, surfaces, what? Focus rec, text, icon button, text, and it keeps going. Are you kidding me? Date, and then documentation templates because I have no idea. So much work they put into this, so much work. I wonder if I can. Oh no. Oh, this is the other project. This is not from the actually win from the. Let's go back to our. Oh, just let me leave a comment. No, let me read fast before. They had just 3 creators. These guys must be legit, don't you think? Only has 1 project. Looks like a really tight designer. I wish he had his Twitter on his bio. I would have followed him on Twitter. When, yes. Yeah, why is it slow, man? Alright, so documentation main components, documentation header, divider, I think I just, and then grid rows. I think I just got the entire Microsoft design system on Figma. Are you kidding me? It's a template of a page. Are you kidding me, bro? This is legit a lot of dope work. Nothing. Hasn't loaded yet. I just feel like I started here by downloading a bunch of tools, but then like why should I? Like there's so much free stuff even right here. This is where I started from. So we're hoping to make this as easy as possible for you by sharing the same toolkit we use. We'll do our best to keep them up to date, so enjoy. Alright. Try sample apps from the Microsoft Store. Hey, alright. What do you mean? Is it what's that? No. Now I want to continue in English. So this app demonstrates all of XAML and Windows UI library controls available to make a fluent Windows 10 app. To learn more about the Windows UI library and how you can integrate it into your application, visit this.microsoft, that link. To learn more, let's look at the screenshot. So this app demonstrates nothing. Whoa, so this app really demonstrates all these things we've just checked out on their GitHub, on their Figma right now. And technically, if I was to write like a custom Windows 10 app, Windows 11 app for a business or for church or whatever, this is legit the UI that I would use. Of course, how to write it would be a whole different thing. You have to write it in like C sharp or something. But you know what? Let's check it out. This is what Playtime is for, right? Let's get it. It's going to ask me to sign in. So let me go to the store and access it from there instead of the browser. I'm trying to sign in from the browser now. All right. It's really cool. Which other? Let's go back to the page. Alright, and let's look at this other example. Let's look at the next two examples. Verse. No, not yet. This the Van Arsdale Limited end-to-end UWP. What's a UWP? What's a UWP? Universal Windows Platform, which provides common app platforms every device. Okay, cool. WinUI is a user interface layer that contains modern controls and styles for building Windows apps. Did you know about these things? Nope. So, showcase the next wave of Microsoft Fluent Design System. It makes extensive use of the improved density and new controls in the Windows UI library as well as the powerful underlying features of the UWP, Universal Windows something platform. Library. Okay, let's look at this screenshot. So, so this is how the new Windows UI looks like. And if you're going to create apps for, if you're going to design apps for desktop, then you probably want to take care of this. Let's see. Can you see this type of noisy controls gallery? Yeah. It only appears up, but the rest of let's open it fully. Bam 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 bam. Amazing. Let's get it. Let's get it. Playtime is so amazing because you just get to like keep going down this rabbit hole. I always wonder like what am I going to do with this random information that I get when I'm looking at cool creative stuff. Okay, install. Okay, I own it. So open it. Just open it, man. Really helpful, like that it is evolving like a whole platform. This is like from 3 years ago. Very rough design, seems to be no concept behind this. All the new elements mixed. Animation looks simple. Why do people do this? Why can't you just appreciate the people for the work they've done? So if I own this app, why can't I open it? Or maybe I can't open it yet. So this is the design language they have. It fills the whole screen. I imagine if you're going to have something like one of those ultra wide monitors, it's going to be so huge. Alright, so it was cool to know about that. Let's go back here. Who uses Microsoft Fluent Maps? What do you call this? Tip, alarm, and clock. I use this app every day. Mail, kinda use it. Calendar, use it every day. Groove music, use it every day. A Windows photo app, and to do Microsoft to do tasks. I don't use this every day. So yeah, so find us on LinkedIn, on Dribble, on Twitter, on Medium, and on Facebook, and now on Figma. Let's try iOS and see what they got. I wonder how much of okay. Download the Figma toolkit. This is the same thing though. Let's find out. Let's go back to our community page. Yeah, these guys love to follow them. They got nothing in there. Let's go to this user. Microsoft. Right, I just wonder why it's taking so long, especially for like all other Figma files are fast. But this particular community file is just taking forever. So yeah, maybe I should wait. Who knows? Yeah. So yeah, get started with the. What am I dropping? So I think, okay. So who uses Microsoft? When you start using iOS, you realize that Office for iOS is designed differently than Office for Windows. And I think that also follows like a design system that they both have. Never used to get excited about this type of things, but just lately, I'm like, yo, I didn't know. Where can I see? Right. So they have examples here, but there's no problem. Let's look at web. Hmm. How about Android? Uh, so they're saying pretty much the same type of things. Kotlin. Oh, this stuff is so exciting to me. Did you load it? Did you load for me? Bro, you can't. Let me take this call from the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so actually Wi-Fi is out. That's why it's a Sunday evening, so out with the baby. I'm just having fun on my own here. you know? Alright. I think these are plugins. So just so much to do though, you know? Yeah, I think this is enough playing for today. I've really enjoyed. I think there's just so much more to get into. So many things I wanna see. I wanted to see the Windows 10. I wanted to see another Windows 10. Or okay, I have to talk about one of my influences. So happy that I've gotten this around the end of. So I've done is the one who made me think, bruh. I mean, I could actually get into UI designs. He is so legit. He reimagines these concepts. For example, if Microsoft designed macOS concept, let's check this out. And it's so funny. He actually made this. I think he made this before or slightly. I think before Windows 11 was announced, right? Yeah. He's so sick. He designs and then he animates them. So of course he really cares about like uh like Windows and stuff. Okay, so my page is unresponsive right now. This is exactly how they're making Windows 10. Just wait. So this is exactly how they're trying to make Windows 10, Windows 11 look like. And he came through with this design for like, bro, this is so sick. As either my page loads or my internet decides to get back on for whatever reason, uh I've done is the first dude who got me thinking, this is a whole discipline, this is a whole area of discipline that people do it. I think especially if you don't exist in this world, if you don't exist in this universe, like a UI design universe, you don't even know that it's possible. And then now when you get into like a UI design, a universe, you start jumping into like UI dashboards universe, and you find that so many people who do like UI dashboards and try to imagine a dashboard, how a dashboard would look like. But these are very functional things because it's like the design of everyday things. It could be used by a business could buy it and stuff. But you just never see these ideas because most people don't think they could sell themselves to Microsoft or to Apple, for example. So I thought it was so unique that there was someone who was like legit interested in Microsoft UI and imagining it. It was so fascinating. So let's now watch it. That's so Mac. Look at that. Let me see how it's look at that. In a way, it kind of also looks like Linux. The new Linux. Live tiles on Mac. Yeah, Mac. Inconsistent designs was so fun. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the most interesting thing about. I learned why this is. I learned the hard thing about Microsoft Windows is they have to take account for so many devices, like the billions of devices that actually power computers around the world that are not Macs. They are like all these other manufacturers, and they have to take into account all this. Oh man, I have to take this. How can I? Okay. Let me take this first. Alright. Man, I was just fumbling trying to jump on a call with my wife. 2 hours for the same thing. Automatic updates. A lot of people hate automatic updates, but actually have loved automatic updates in Windows 10. Over the years, I used to hate it, but then I just used to really, really, really love it because I want to see what's next. I want to see what upgrade is coming. Blue screen of death. That looks really sick. I like that. In some places. Yeah, so this is what is called fluent design. See? Yeah, I thought this dude is really legit, man. You should get a job or something. But when you're this good, you probably shouldn't get a job. You should just be a very expensive designer. What's wrong with my PC? Go back to Abdan's page and look at some of his videos. He has some funky concepts, like what if Windows 7, what if Windows XP was brought back to life in 2019. 1.8 million views. Yeah. the PC that got us into computing. Oh yeah, remember admin. Classic. Nice. I like so understand. I remember actually seeing Windows XP had a lot of themes that you could those are also, I think, Windows XP Black that looked almost like that. And also it had a bunch of themes that you could install. Remember Winamp? Was it Winamp? The music player that you could get skins for? Nice. Subscribe for more. Right, so that was just one of his ideas. This is him playing with ideas. And I want to stop, man, right now. And I'm going to come back later on and just see, you know, like where I can take it. Here, where is mine? This is mine. This is my sandbox. I'd love to jump back in from here in part 2. My app actually just installed. Maybe we could look at that before we go. Just finally installed. Alright, let's go full screen and have this experience. So, this app is supposed to show you how everything looks like. Animated icon. Yo, it even has the code for it. The following example is a button that the user clicks to load a search experience. The animated icon function consumes the animation created using Adobe After Effects and translated into Windows UI composition objects using Lottie Windows. For guidance on how to properly structure your animation file, see the animated icon guidance page. Amazing. Okay, so that was a animated icon. Mosquitoes, man. Command bar. That's how it looks like. Let's go back. Up bus separator. The up bus separator creates a vertical line to visually separate groups of commands in an up bar. It has a compact state with reduced padding to match the compact state of the up bar button and up bar toggle. I wonder what I'm looking at. So sick. Ever since I started learning web development, a lot of these things now really make sense to me. Grid view, let's look at that. You could legit design all of Windows apps using this entire UI toolkit, man. They've really put in a lot of thought into this. I am so fascinated right now, just especially with how much I think I have to, like, when I really wanna, if I really wanna dive deep down into this. If I really wanna dive deep into Windows UI, like, all this information kinda exists, and it's so fascinating to me that it exists, man. Border, canvas, expander, item repeater. Let's look at the grid. All right. Amazing. What? Canvas. S- What? So much thought has gone into this app. I can't wait to. You can also toggle the theme. Nah, let's go back to dark theme. Man. Uh huh. See, like with this in mind, you could write Windows apps. I'm so fascinated. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. This a whole new world of things I didn't even know exist. An hour ago, when I started jumping deep into this rabbit hole of the Windows 10 UI, and I wonder how much of like of the Windows 11 UI now is going to. We actually never got to explore this, did we? Yeah, I wonder how much of the Windows 11 UI is going to just expand on that like fluent design language. Uh, because yeah, they already have a design language that guides the entire thought. So I wonder, I wonder, I wonder, I wonder, I wonder. Hey, that was man, that was dope. That was so much fun just to hang out to today with you guys. To really just explore down this rabbit hole. That was Playtime with Krox, episode number 2. And I remember thinking I really want to keep doing these things because every day, every single day, for whatever reason, I'll be finding things that I want to explore more about. And I just figured, what if I actually made this into an active process so that I don't have one of those random inspiration moments. My inspiration is usually very, very random. But in today's video, if you watch till the end, or if this video is for future me, you've just seen how that's how my mind works, and I just keep pursuing a rabbit hole. Like, okay, so far what's segue or segue? And I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And I keep going down that rabbit hole and end up where I'm gonna end up. And that was so much fun. So thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you when I'm gonna see you. Peace. We outie.